Yeah, we were here a couple of months ago in Hungary, and we had a show. It was the first time we were here, and we were just happy to come back.
That's very much true. I played on this boat like 4 years ago or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
It was pretty amazing. Tonight's gonna be better.
My name is Tamar. I had before this band a band called Carusella, which was also a guitar-drum duo, which we toured a lot in Europe. And Jonathan had Useless ID. And we're friends for like many years, and we've decided we want to experience music together and not just talk about bullshit all the time. We are just two people. We play guitar and drums, and we like the aesthetic of it, but I also play loops with other melodies combined from the amps. So sometimes in the show you will see me move a lot, so it's like so we laugh about it, that it's like being a pilot sometime on the guitar. People will always categorize your music in a way that you don't have really a way to follow it. I think we hear a lot of music, so we hear music from Neil Young to Mastodon.
You can always find something similar to what you do. Why? Because we are both like duo, I guess, maybe. I don't know. White Stripes are the White Stripes, and we are Shoshana. And it's different people.
Sometimes you can see 4, 6 people on the stage, and it could be less good than just seeing one person or 2 people. And I think like in the last years, you can see a lot of 2-piece bands showing around, and people like to experiment with less instruments. So it's becoming actually, I think, pretty common to have 2 pieces and stuff like that. Yeah, I write the songs, and I think most of the time I can come up with like an idea, a general idea I have about the song, like drum-wise. I would like let Jonathan hear me drum in a really bad way, but just like to
actually good.
Like just giving him like a certain vibe, and then Jonathan takes it and makes it him. And one of our songs is called Troops. A lot of people ask me after the show if it's an anthem or something. Today.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, so it was like in Israel, I think in all of the world, in all of Europe, but in Israel specifically, there were the economical situation and the social situation was very bad, and is still bad. And for the first time, that I can remember, just millions of people went out and demonstrated in Israel, like against the situation. We know the same thing happened in Spain and in other places in Europe, but like this period where all the people went out, that's like fighting for something, never mind what. I mean, today, I think for many years, people, you don't really see them fight for something. I think at first it was like a feeling that Facebook was making everyone more sleepy and more, lazy. But then suddenly, like the Facebook proven, and also in the Arab countries, that people can like communicate together and go out. And I think it was one of the interesting experiences to be exposed to. So that pretty much influenced some part of the song.
We definitely try to do so. Last time we've been to Europe, we had some incident with people who had problem that we are from Israel. Of course, me and Tamar doesn't represent anything that Israel do or doing. But I think that music is more about people and not about politics and stuff like this.
Sometimes it could start from just I'll play the guitar, I can try a couple of riffs out, and sometimes I just invent this drum part and just wait for it to give me inspiration. I can sing on it, I can just like play the guitar on it and just wait for it. Yeah, it inspires me to start a song from a rhythmic place.
First of all, Tamar is beautiful. She's one of the most talented guitar player I ever played with. She has this distinguished sound, and her song, it's like taking a trip with drugs into the moon and coming back, which is nice, always. I like it. I have a lot of luck to hear them when they are in raw situation and not after we deal with everything. It's really nice her playing on, you know, acoustic instrument, her songs. It's always beautiful.
Jonathan, as much as he's a handsome and a good drummer, he's also an amazing piano player. I really recommend you to bring a piano if it was possible right now. But yeah, Jonathan, I think a person is just like you play the way you are, and Jonathan is such a living, passionate person that when he's sitting on the drums, it's like he has the best qualities you can want from a drummer. And like she said, like the girl who did all this, she said he's not a drummer, he's an animal.
Yeah.
We're gonna be super good. One of the best band you will ever see live. We're gonna be emotional, and we're gonna be ourselves, which is pretty much the best, I guess.
Sometimes we do improvise on the stage. I think both of us really enjoy it.
Yeah, it doesn't appear as a jam or like 5 minutes of music, but like every song gets its own interpretation during that same night. I mean, if you listen to the album, you'll see many stuff is different, and if you come every night, it will be a little different, the way I feel tonight or the way I feel this song now. This is the kind of changes we do.
We are not as active as such an active band in Israel because we tour. We have plans to tour the whole year, like in the US and in Japan and in all over. So Israel becomes like, we prefer when we're in Israel just to relax and see our friends and eat hummus and not, we don't have too many shows there. But both of us are pretty known figures there. I used to organize a festival, a rock festival in Israel. So we know everyone and everyone knows us. We don't really do much to promote our music. I mean, I think we just put it out there and
going on tours and
going
stuff
on
like
tours,
this.
yeah.
It will happen, you know, from...
Yeah, we want to build it like in a natural way and not to be too pushy about it. I will play drums and he will play guitar.
Yeah.
I'm a great drummer, by the way. You didn't say that about me.
I did. I said.
I wish I could play drums like he plays drums. I think playing drums is a superior musical experience.
Yes,
It's the basic.
It will change.